Hey, hope you're doing well. My name is Iha, and for the group screencast, we have selected the topic auditor independence. I shall start over by defining what is audit independence. It is very important that the auditor performing the audit is independent by all thoughts. In technical terms, we can sum it as the probability that the auditor will report an error in the financial statements given that he or she has discovered it. In layman's language, we can say an auditor must not have any threat or pressure on his mind, which may result in changing his opinion of the financial report. Moving on to the next slide. It is mandatory for the companies to attach a signed document of independence at the end of their annual report. The existing auditor must sign the document of independence, which states he is independent both by mind and in appearance. Now, what does it mean by independent both by mind and in appearance? It shall be explained by my partner Anish in the following slides.
Hey everyone, Anish this side. So we're going to talk about auditor independence, two factors that are laid down by APES 110, independence in appearance, independent fact of mind. So these concepts together, the profession believes that auditor must appear to be independent from client in order for the members of public to think it is independence, because most of the time members of public assume auditor is following standards. We're going to talk about some issues relating to independence in fact, which can be conflict of interest between client and auditor, which can relate to both pay and family relation, that auditor had to review his own work, auditor became an advocate for the client. Some of the examples for these are lending relationship, which are most common between an auditor and client, for example, mortgages. There are many such examples out there in the world. The second is if an auditor owns stock or share of a client. That is also a big issue because that is bland conflict of interest. Independence in appearances means when we let our personal relationship move beyond our business relationship, that we are more of friends or we have such more vested interest in our clients, and that is visible to the world. Then there is independence in appearance. In the next topic, we're going to talk about potential threats if auditors not independent. There are few threats that there are, which are like auditor will ignore discrepancies that are witnessed to him, back down on personal matters of principle, accept explanations without checking, turn a blind eye to unethical practices, give undeserved positive feedback, fail to report control breaches. These are just a few examples and risks if auditor is not independent. In the next slide, we're going to talk about threats. There are 5 basic threats to an auditor's independence. First is self-interest, familiarity, advocacy, self-review, intimidation. Self-interest, as can be explained as a threat, that is like auditor is going to be selfish to extend that he will rather sacrifice quality of his work and do work that is more profitable, charge client for extra, for more rent than it is viable, behave in unethical ways. Self-review threat is a threat when auditor is put in a position where it is responsible for reviewing its own work, and as it can be now, it's very difficult to review your own work. It's almost impossible to be objective while doing it. So that is one of the main reasons why there is a thing called supervisory review of an audit. That is why there are supervisors, so that this threat can be removed. Familiarity threat is like when an auditor is too friendly or enters too close to a client and has been working there for a number of years. That's why there is rotation. That is why auditors are generally said to be rotated after every 5 years. Intimidation. Intimidation means that auditor is subjected to intimidation or is put under pressure while he is an auditor. That means he has not been given complete freedom and he's been somewhat obstructive in doing his work. Advocacy, if an auditor promotes a client or position of the client and goes way beyond the means of an auditor. These are some of the things that are identified by us. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully you like this presentation.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.